Hi everyone, so got a bit of a busy day today. I saw the ARC-170 reveal come out yesterday and wasn't feeling too well, so I took a day off thinking it's okay, I can get it done today. And FFG have decided to throw a crap ton of news at us, a lot of FAQ reviews, so I'm going to have a few recordings coming, but I didn't want to miss out on the ARC-170, so here it is. Now we've got all 4 pilots revealed. Obviously discussed when they did the preview article for Away that they are all unique pilots, which is pretty interesting. I think there's only the attack shuttle before this that had only unique pilots. It's got the important upgrades. I think there's still a torpedo that they haven't spoiled. I think there's something else. The dial as well hasn't been revealed yet, but we've got a decent idea due to the original reveal article. It said how manoeuvrable it is going slowly compared to going fast, so I'm probably expecting close to a Y-wing kind of dial, and that's pretty unprofessional. But yeah, I don't know if I'm excited or not about the ship. I'm definitely not going to get 4 packs, but I'll come on to that at the end of the review. So the first one is Braylon Stram, is it? I don't know. Not really had a chance to read these yet, so Plan Wing It is in effect. Yeah, so he has power skill 3, 2 attacks, and 1 agility. He is 6 hull, 3 shields, so 9 health is pretty respectable for 25 points. That's jump master territory. We all know how annoying that can be to take out, but it is only behind the 1 agility. Has focus and target lock on its action bar, and then it comes with the astromech and the crew slot, which is a really interesting thing about this ship that will hopefully unlock a bit of a potential. I don't think it's really fair to talk about it without looking at the Alliance overhaul as well, because it is the 0-point title which the ship is designed to have to make the auxiliary firing arc work properly. So we'll cover that one now. When attacking with your primary weapon from your primary firing arc, you may roll 1 additional attack die. When attacking from your auxiliary firing arc, you may change one of your eyeball results to a crit result. So out the front you are a 3 attack ship, out of the rear you've got an inbuilt focus, so it's pretty good. Then it's kind of hard to judge it without a title, because obviously it isn't meant to be taken that way, and if you're fielding it without it, you're probably doing it wrong. It's not really fair to judge a ship without the title, so I'm going to just assume that it's on every one of them, and that it is a 3 attack dice primary arc ship. So his ability reads, after you execute a maneuver, you may roll an attack die. On a hit or a crit result, remove 1 stress token from your ship. So it's pretty good. 50% chance of clearing stress. I don't think I would build any form of synergy around clearing the stress, because it isn't reliable enough for me to want to actually put any points into building around it. If it was 100% of the time it could remove stress, then yeah, whatever. But I'm not going to try and triple stress him or anything like that. It's not going to get experimental interface and something else that stresses, and a stress hog, because you know I don't want to be lumping that round. I'm just going to take it as this is the cheapest pilot and pretty much ignore his pilot ability. Then we're going to the next one, is Thane Krill. I'm going to butcher these names. His pilot skill 4, same stat line. After an enemy ship inside your firing arc at range 1 to 3 attacks another friendly ship, you may perform a free action. This ability again unless you're going to pile points into upgrades, isn't amazing. People can just choose to attack you, which is fine. Obviously, it synergizes really well with bigs. You can, I don't know, it's a hard one. Only having the 2 actions on your action bar, you're going to have theoretically taken one after your move. So it does give you target lock focus on the attack, but you've got to spend more points on a 26-point ship. So yeah, you need to build around this ability. Nothing stand out at the moment. Then Shara Bay is Power Skill 6, 28 points. First one to have an EPT. That is when another friendly ship at range 1 to 2 is attacking, it may treat your blue target lock tokens as its own. This ability I like a lot more actually. Lets you get the synergies going. I've heard people talking about putting weapons engineer on her already, stuff like that. I just feel like she's a good middle level to make torpedoes work in a rebel list, or well, just ordnance in general. Then Nora Wexley is the last one, Power Skill 7 with an EPT. When attacking or defending, you may spend a target lock you have on the enemy ship to add 1 focus result to your roll. So she's really good, pretty reliable. Does revolve around having a target lock focus, so a potential candidate for push the limit, maybe a couple of different ways. Obviously pairs well with Dutch, pairs really well with Sarah Bay. There's options there. The thing I don't think you can judge this expansion on is just looking at it with itself. I think it's a very synergistic expansion pack. It's going to focus really well with the other rebel ships. It's not one of those ones where you look at it and go, oh, this is amazing just on its own. But yeah, we'll go in and I'll have a look at some of the upgrades that we've had revealed now. So vectored thrusters, a small ship only modification, gives your action bar the barrel roll action for 2 points. So it's really good. Again, engine upgrade is 4 points. Vectored thrusters is now 2 and still gives you some repositioning. It's going to help out some of the rebel ships probably. Well, most of the Imperials already have it. Help some of the rebel aces with that repositioning. It can help Thane with an extra action on his action bar for him to move around a little bit, get some repositioning. And all in all, it's good. I don't know if it's going to beat out integrated astromech on X-Wings to give them a barrel roll, because that's a free modification. So I don't know if it's going to be a buff for like wedge and Luke and stuff like that they could have used, but we'll see. R3 astromech is once per round, when attacking with a primary weapon, you may cancel one of your eyeball results during the modified attack dice step to assign one evade token to your ship. So it's 2 points. I think this card actually suffers from integrated being a thing, because if this was a 1 point astromech, it would go on to all the X-Wings all the time, and they would always have integrated astromech as well to give you the evade, and it's a shame. It synergizes really well with Red Ace, works really well with Big, stuff like that. 2 points. I think it's one of those hard ones, like 1.5 points is probably about right, but 2 points is good. It'll be fine. She goes really well with Nora because she adds the result into a pool anyway. Anything like that where you're adding those results in, it's pretty good. It can make Nora a bit of a pain to deal with, as I said, at 9 health, attacking relatively early in the round, take the target lock, and Yeah, it should be good. So once per round when you're attacking with a prime weapon. Yeah, so you can... Yeah, if you get the natural rolls with Nora, you spend the target to add a result, which you then change into an evade. So it's got a little bit of synergy, but it's not the primary use for it. But we'll see. Then the last one is Tail Gunner. This is one I was really excited to see what it actually does, because fire sprays. And 2-point crew. When attacking from your rear-facing auxiliary firing arc, reduce the defender's agility by 1 to a minimum of 0. So the only ships with a rear-facing auxiliary firing arc are the fire spray, the ARC-170, and the Special Forces TIE. The Ghost has a rear-facing special firing arc, and then the other one, I think it's going to be a mobile firing arc on the pursuit craft, and so YV666 has the auxiliary arc but to the side. So Tail Gunner is only going to be usable on the arc and fire spray, and I think it's a massive buff to Scum Calf Scarlet. She's going to really love this card. Is the ARC-170 is going to find it okay. I don't think it's anything massively special. There's much more impressive crew, like 3PO and R2D2 Astromech can make a really annoying ARC-170, but I feel like Fire Spray does gain quite a bit from it, and Scum Calf obviously having the additional attack die from a rear makes it even better. And then I think Outmaneuver was the other one you can throw on her as the EPT. So if you've got Outmaneuver, when attacking a ship inside your firing arc, if you're not inside that ship's firing arc, reduces its agility value by 1 to a minimum of 0. So that would pile on with Tail Gunner. So you're looking at like 43-point Calf Scarlet, and all you need to do is fly past people, and then you shouldn't have them in arc. So like, there's a good diagram on the actual article. It's just showing like you don't necessarily have to K-turn, you can do the angle, and with the banks as well you can get some weird angles. Like the 3 bank, it's a really good move with Calf sometimes, so it gets you around, it gets that rear firing arc in, so you can get your 5 dice attack and be out of your enemy's arc and knock 2 agility off them. I think it was Aaron Bonner I was talking to a while ago, kinetic operator on the forums, and we were saying that removing the dice from your opponent is better than buffing your own attacks and stuff like that, because there is 0 chance of it. You know, it's a certainty. If you're good enough to fly them, to get them in the rear arc for Tail Gunner, and have gotten out of their arc for Outmaneuver, you've just taken 2 dice away from them. There's nothing they can do about that. So suddenly Fell is rolling a 2 dice dodge. So you know what I mean? And that's like worst case scenario. You've potentially got a Phantom down to rolling 2 dice, that kind of thing. So I think that's going to be a really fun thing I'm going to play around with for my Scum, and just lets me play with Calf Scout and maybe eventually finish that repaint I've been meaning to try. Then the last thing I wanted to talk about was Sabine, and how much I'm going to enjoy flying Sabine on this ship. It's got the bomb once you put Sabine on it, and then it's got a torpedo slot for extra munitions. So it gives you quite a bit of options, and then BB-8 as well, mate. I'm not sure if I'll go BB-8 or just a regular R2 Astromech to bump up the amount of green. Depends what the dial comes out like, to be honest. But I'm definitely going to try and have this ship be the one that facilitates Sabine working. Probably sticking them on Thane, because I want to get those actions. So it lets me drop the action bomb, so I can use Connonet. And again, it's got the rear firing arc, so you can really play around like, with BB-8, Sabine, and Connonet extra munitions. So that's like 36 points, I think, rough guess. It's just a dog running upstairs, sorry. Yeah, so 36 points, and then if they're not attacking you, you get into drop your bombs and stuff like that. So it can be really interesting. That is the one I'm looking forward to trying the most, just out there type of build. I've not thrown it into a list yet, but there's a potential obviously for maybe K-Wing with bombs, or maybe bomb load at Y-Wings, I'm not sure. Or maybe you could do a PS4 base list, so have a Grey Squadron Stress Hog with a bomb loadout as well. Stuff like that. Have a play around. And that's about it for my review. I'm not going to go too deep on the ships. I'll probably do some Should I Fly series with one for each pilot type thing, and try and do a list featuring each pilot. I don't think you're going to want to do a 3 ARC-170 list. I think it's a little bit lacking. There might be some good synergies with 2. Like they talk about a 2 ARC and Biggs list on the article, and it's fine, it's a bit gimmicky, but it could definitely do work. Nora has to make that attack work. When you're doing it that way, you need to be pumping out that 5 theorizer. So it's effectively a 5 dice attack. If you get a range 1 from your primary weapon in the front, you get to then roll 4 dice because with title, and then add in the focus result from Sarah Bay's target lock and do that kind of thing. So she can work, she can do some good damage, but I don't know, I feel like it's better splashing one ship in as a supporting ship, but we'll see. Thanks for watching, everybody. We made it past 200 subscribers, so I'm really happy about that. I'll probably do a giveaway or something once we hit 250. I've got a few different prizes and things thought up, so I'll figure out something. But thanks, everybody. Leave some comments if you've got any ideas for how badly I pronounce the names, or any lists you want to see them in and things like that. Just let me know. Cheers, guys.